Hello.
Hey everyone. Our board decided to come on and chat. Something like that.
Oops.
Closed.
So if y'all want to talk about anything, feel free. If you got internet, you can do it. Praise the Lord. I'm goofy. It's all right. I'm a one of a kind.
Say hi, chat with us. It's pretty windy out here.
The front's coming through. Did you text a couple people? I mean,
Yep. What do you want me to do?
people know where I'm at. Yeah, one person. Is that ours or somebody else? I don't know how that works out. For love? Appreciate
Yeah, can I finish typing?
Hey, I tried to make a YouTube channel today, but I kind of screwed it all up.
Video, not channel.
Video. No, it's not Corona. Good smile. Hi.
Talking.
So how's y'all day going in this? All locked up like sardines in a can. Hallelujah. Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. What's up? Yeah, them puppies need to be cleaned.
Say hi. Come say hi, everyone. Say hi. I'm Puppy. Say I'm Puppy. Say hi.
Got a puppy.
Say hi. You know the baby. Oh, give the baby.
Hey guys. I'm gonna be a.
You're gonna be a star. Okay.
Oh. Oh, birds. Oh,
Yeah. Say hello, everybody.
oh, Debbie?
Yeah.
The one we watched last night?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh no. Say, oh no, everyone. Oh no. We got a puppy and a baby and a puppy and a baby
There's Mars.
and a cranky dog. You come say hi? Come here, Mercy. Come here. Mercy. Come on. Come on. Come on, Mercy. Come here. Come here.
Where'd he go?
Yeah.
What can I do?
Get back in here. Say, hi, everyone. I'm Mercy. I'm
Hey
Mama
guys,
Puppy.
you got anything to talk about? Feel free to start asking questions. Mars.
That's a baby, Mercy. That's a baby.
Yep.
Yo. Not even looking at the camera.
Look at the camera. There you go. Whole body. So, hallelujah. Praise the Lord. We're bored. Just got done eating supper. Got off work early today.
Romeo.
Hey, Romeo, quit. Our pesty dogs.
Should have probably went to the nursery. Oh well.
Well, we can relocate.
No.
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 Okay.
Don't really want to.
No.
Do you?
We got a box opening coming up probably beginning of next week. Hey guys, somebody come chat. I'll be here as long as it need to be. Need be. That. Praise the Lord. I'm strong.
Go get Michael too. Both babies.
I got one right now. He already had attention today. It didn't work out.
Michael.
Baby Michael.
He says, come talk. He's bored.
Oh, our internet. I got the cat out of the bedroom. Pardon me, y'all.
Mercy.
Hey. Hey.
It's your shirt.
Oh, leave the cat alone. Hey.
Mercy.
Mercy.
Put her in the bedroom.
Hi, Mercy.
She's irritated with everybody.
I go lay down. Lay down, Bert. What about the other lady? Her name?
Who?
Donna.
I already invited people.
Oh, we did.
Yep. We did, didn't we?
I see Skylar. I see Jasper. I see Jasper.
Come say hi, Jasper.
We're not normal people. We're
Here.
animal lovers.
Hi, Jasper. Here, Jasper. Come on. Okay. Hello, everyone.
Hi, Jasper.
I'm Jasper.
We got here for Christmas.
Yeah, I'm Cocker Spaniel. Give high five. High five. Yeah. Yeah, everyone. High five. High five. Yeah. High five. Yeah.
Get off the
Oh,
table.
double high five. Double high
Gotcha.
five. Double high five. I'm a good boy. I'm a good boy.
What talking about? What's that?
Let's see my phone. Nancy. Nancy.
Nancy.
Nancy.
Well, how's she doing tonight?
She got 2 more babies.
Oh, 2 more babies. So get along. We can talk about them. Oh, she don't have the internet. does she?
Yeah.
Oh, it's lady in San Antonio, right? Nice. Hope everybody's safe out there.
Did you bust that TV open?
No.
That's nasty.
Stuff like giveaway or something. I think it's something new.
Alright, what do you want to do for a giveaway? It's still there.
Couple of things, clothes, metals, or whatever.
Talk about it.
Talk about it.
I don't know. It was your idea.
So, how many subscribers do we need? We get 50?
Yes.
Hey guys, if we get 50 subscribers, we'll have a giveaway. If you know any friends, just pass the word. Come to our YouTube channel.
I don't know. How am I supposed to read your mind and explain your idea?
I don't know.
That's
Weird. Yeah, come check out our channel, All to Its Glory Reborn Nursery.
This is our channel.
Oh. Man, I'm talking about myself here.
Because you asked me to invite people. I can't do that and that at the same time.
Well, what do you think?
I think Michael learned how to sit up all by himself.
Yeah, he's a big boy. Look at him, all sitting up. Hey.
Be nice to your sister.
What did you say?
She has her brother over right now. You're on blonde hair, Daniel.
So what are y'all doing on this time with family? Hey, knock it off, kiddos.
That stuff's about to blow off the line.
Huh?
Our trees are bent. So the stuff's about to blow off the line.
Yeah,
It's windy.
Well, pardon me, I'm gonna take care of that.
We got trees blown in half. Not literally. Almost.
Let's cut them up. A lumberjack.
Come say hi, talk. I'm gonna go turn this other light off. It's too bright. Too bright. Too bright. There we go. What do you think, Daniel? I don't have anybody. Patrol. Just sitting here bored. Waiting on someone to come on, say hi, talk about something. The weather. Something. I'll give your inspiration now.
There's some cows flying out there.
No. Maybe cows in the field back there, but I don't think they're flying. Unless the wind's too strong.
Hey guys, I'm gonna give you a word. Word of inspiration.
You gotta actually get on the camera.
Oh. Hi.
Stay on the camera.
I know we're in a hard time right now with all the stuff going on. But we gotta be the light as Christians. That's who we are. We don't sugarcoat anything. We straight to the point. You know, we don't judge nobody. But this time of need, I know how hard it is. Everybody's paying their bills and trying to get by with food and everything. Hey, I've been there, you know. I'm just thankful I'm still working, getting back to work. So I'm gonna give y'all a heads up, man. Stay strong, stay in your faith. If y'all need prayer, you just shoot me a link, message us, we'll pray for you. Or to somebody to talk to. Is that right? Yes. The spirit don't come from God. It comes from the devil. God wants us to be the light. It's all about helping each other, talking to them. You know, hi.
This is hi.
Get over here.
Hi, Margie. How are you? We're bored. Can you scoot closer?
If I want to talk about something, we can talk about something.
This is Daniel. Says hi.
So I went to work with Daddy today.
No, we didn't.
Well, no.
My brother went to work with Daddy
Yeah.
today. Okay, I'll go next time.
Yeah.
That was your phone.
Pardon me.
Yep. How are you tonight, Margie?
Oh, the weather. I'll have 81 tomorrow. Oh, 84. Nice.
I think she left.
Oh,
Oh, she's still there. That's good. We're enjoying the windy weather. I think we have a storm coming in tonight
you got a cold front?
in Texas. You know.
I might be off tomorrow.
Rain.
Yeah, 74% at 9 o'clock in the morning. Then it drops off. Oh, about 3 o'clock it start dropping off. PM. Hi, if you got anything y'all want to talk about, feel free. We'll start talk about something about, you know, how everybody hanging in there through all this hard time.
We have a new baby coming next week.
We're gonna have a box opening. What do you call that clothes thing?
What? Clothes haul?
Yeah, clothes haul. Yeah, we'll have one of them too. Might as well. What do you think?
You want to go get Daniel? Michael?
Yeah, I'm gonna get Michael.
You want to leave Daniel here or take him with?
Yeah. Bye bye. Love y'all.
I'm going to go get brother.
No, you ain't going in there, Jasper.
Here. Here. I'll pick you up. We got puppies. Right now, we have 4. This is Michael, our other one. We have these 2 boys and then 2 Ivitas. And puppies. They're babies.
You know,
How many do you have? Mess.
oh, they can hear us. So they have to type to us.
Yeah, right over here.
Oh, I'm kind of new at this stuff. I'm a lumberjack. That's what I do for a living. I cut trees. I don't work on computers.
Sleepy.
Oh, sleepy. Yep. Yep. Pardon me, I'm goofy. Yep.
How many babies do you have, Margie? She'll answer in a minute.
Okay.
It takes a minute.
Yeah.
Takes a minute.
I'm sleepy. I guess I'll put him back in bed. Alright, sorry guys. I can't keep my eyes open. It's been a long day at work.
Cool.
What you got?
She's got 4. 1 Ashton Drake, 2 reborns, and 1 silicone.
Nice.
I'm gonna go bring our silicones. Yeah. It's a reborn group, honey.
Huh?
I said it's a reborn group.
Well, that ain't a reborn dog.
She was born.
Just
Maybe not
born.
reborn, but she was born.
So how long you been collecting babies? All right, go bye-bye. We're going bye-bye. Love y'all.
She's awake.
Come back. Let's pass her back in. I don't smoke, Jasper. Move.
We got into reborns about 2 years ago. A little over 2 years ago. You got Emma.
So you want it, right?
Yep.
There you go. You got a better view than I.
This is Emma, our Ivita.
Hi. What she asked? What's the question she asked?
I asked when she got into reborns. She said in November
Oh,
last year.
nice.
We don't have a huge collection right now, but we've got the 2 boys, this one and the other silicone, and then we have a Levi Priscilla Lopez coming next, and we're paying on a Saskia. Probably won't be done paying her off till closer to Christmas, but
Well, we will have a box opening next week.
she should be shipping out Thursday, I think.
Yeah, about
Thursday.
Thursday. You hold Michelle? Does she have? Can she get on?
She's probably in bed. She was better.
Oh, I got you.
Are your reborns boys, girls?
Hey, look.
What?
You can watch yourself. Oh, I'm sorry. It'll take much to amuse me.
You can watch it from your other thing,
That's pretty cool.
your other channel.
Yeah. Yeah, we've been doing this for about 3 years. Well,
2.5.
2.5. Jamie's been doing it a little bit longer than I have. I didn't get into it. What about?
You were in it as long as I was.
Well, I didn't really get into it like you did. Took a little bit.
Maybe a year and a half ago.
Yeah, and a couple babies.
We've painted a few and sold them. There's a lady that lives not too far from us that likes to buy the babies we make. So as soon as we make them, they're gone. We don't do it very often.
That's a lot of time to do. A lot of details. I just got done doing a fairy. Still a sweet little girl. Well, you did what?
2 boys, 2 girls. Ashton Drake is a girl. Reborns are a boy and a girl. Nice. You got a good mix.
I like that.
We have right now she's our only girl. The other 3 are boys. And our Levi Priscilla Lopez is a girl. the one that's coming next week. So we're gonna get another girl in the nursery. Our nursery seems to like boys, but right now she's the princess. Right.
I hope y'all doing good in this time we're in right now.
Take her sweater off. Kind of hot in here.
Uh,
Got her?
Yeah.
She's losing her hands in it anyways.
Well, I know this time. I know a lot of people don't like it, but you gotta look at the positive side of it. You know, you get time spent with your family.
Did you get it?
You know, get time with God. You know, get right with God. Get away from the busy world for a little bit.
Who is your silicone baby, Margie?
You already described all of her.
Yeah, I'm subscribed to her. Obviously, that's how she saw us.
Yeah, I mean the other ones. Did they already get the message?
Mhm.
Oh, okay. Is that like a group thing or something you put it on there and they'll not get notifications?
Not that I know of. I don't know. I'm new to this.
Yeah, because my fishing ones, they pop a video up and it pops up on my phone.
Because you're subscribed and you rung the bell.
Oh no. Like I said, I'm new at this, you know.
You can come in the camera.
But I like doing this kind of. I like talking to people, you know. But
No, you're goofy.
well, that
You're
too.
being boring right now.
Well, that too.
But being boring.
Boring. I'm not boring.
You are boring.
I'm gonna start jumping up in joy in a minute.
Get closer.
Let me sit in your lap.
Oh.
What do we got there? Oh, Lady in Spain.
Oh, cool.
That'd be nice.
I don't have any babies from anywhere out of the U.S.
No.
I always thought it would be neat to get one. But someday, maybe.
So you probably missed it. We're gonna have a if we get 50 subscribers, we're gonna have a giveaway. If you know anybody, just pass our website or YouTube.
Camera when
Well,
you're talking.
I can still talk.
I'm just saying.
Well, if
See
we
your
get
face.
50 subscribers, we'll have a
Alright,
giveaway. You got it?
She's fine. She's good.
So if
Just
you got any
here.
friends out there, just share our posts, our videos.
What reborn sculpts are your reborns?
I'd like to go to Spain. Not right now, though.
You ain't going nowhere right now. Oreo.
Hey, get off the birds. We got a cat. Like looking at the birds.
He plays with the bird plays with him. Not mean.
No. Like I said, we're animal people. Is that Brutus? Come here, Bert. Come here. Come here. Go. Hey, Bert. Go. Hi, my name is Brutus. He's my work dog. Like I said, I cut firewood for a living for restaurants. He goes to work with me every day. Is that right, Brutus?
What do you want? Oh, you kiss the baby?
Well, I made a video, but it didn't come out the way I wanted it to today, so I'm gonna have to redo it. So I'll have plenty more gonna come out. So what do y'all want to chat about? What did we watch last night?
Debbie. She's on Debbie too.
Oh yeah, she was on Debbie.
Her hands so special.
I will.
What'd she say? I have an April.
I always want to get one of her.
April, I love April.
Oh, yeah.
April's beautiful, baby.
Okay. That's pretty cool.
No longer being produced. April isn't.
Oh,
Or
man. That's
her
another
boy
baby.
sculpt.
Huh?
Her boy sculpt is no longer produced.
That's when I was going to get that one time to paint.
What?
April?
No.
The one we picked out? Barnacle baby? Barnacle baby?
No.
No?
Mike Pearson.
Oh. I get it mixed up.
Ours are the olive sculpt and the summer rain. Real-born summer rain. I'm about to get that squirt bottle.
Pardon me, I got to squirt a cat.
He's not doing anything. He's just standing there.
Come on now!
Oh, sorry, don't do that.
Hey, I'll say I was goofy here. You know, they don't give a one-eyed man a squirt bottle. I'm a people person. I talk to anybody.
Are you planning on getting any more babies?
About an hour. I'll get off of it. Whenever we get lost and that shows up. Oh, wait, about an hour. Not at this time.
Yeah, times are kind of hard right now.
Yeah.
Money-wise, I think, for everybody.
So I hope y'all family is safe. Hope y'all safe. So, we're going to talk about a giveaway. What do you want to give away?
What's your idea? What do you want to give
I
away?
don't know.
Not a puppy.
Not a puppy. Man, I
Can't ship a puppy.
Oh, can't ship a puppy.
Dude.
What about a cat? No.
No.
We can do some
Clothes?
clothes. We can do some clothes. Nice ones. Yeah, we get 50
Maybe we'll do a themed, an outfit and a pacifier and a lovey, maybe. Something
Sounds
like
good.
that.
Hey, do you do that Team Thursdays? Maggie?
Margie.
Margie? My bad. Hey, I told you I'm blind in one eye, I can't see out the other.
Margie. Like Mark, but Margie.
Mm.
Not Mar.
Yeah.
Just chilling out here. Hanging out. I think Jasper wants to say hi.
Come here, Jasper. Jasper. Where you at, Jasper?
Over there? Right
Come
there?
here. Come here. Hi, my name is Jasper.
She said no, she doesn't. What was the question you asked?
Theme Thursdays.
Oh, theme Thursday. We do it sometimes if we have stuff.
Yeah. Hi.
But other than that, if we don't have it, we don't do it.
We
did a couple weeks ago and we forgot to do a video on it. But
yeah. Oh, get down. All right. I didn't start nothing over here. I quit.
I'm not gonna go out and buy something special for Theme Thursday.
No. You got more clothes than Walmart has.
No, I don't. Not than Walmart has.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Walmart has more clothes than me. There's a lot of people that have more clothes than me.
So we're talking about a giveaway, right?
He's not for giveaway.
No. You want to eat my paws? Oh.
We had a litter of Shih Tzu puppies. What, almost 11 weeks ago?
Yeah. Before all the stuff hit.
It wasn't an on-purpose litter. We were in the
No.
middle of moving, and our female got the male, or the male got the female, however that works.
Oh, they went out to dinner and movie.
Yeah. His name is Romeo, so, he did his job, I guess. Needless to say, we still have them. They're a mess.
Hey.
I'm sure you can hear them in the background arguing with each other.
Oh, y'all can't eat my hand at once now.
They just turned, they'll be 11 weeks on Thursday.
So you got any puppies, dogs, cats, goldfish, gophers,
Gophers.
goats,
Cows.
cows, horses,
Donkeys.
zebras? Oh yeah, zebras.
No, those are at the ranch.
Oh.
I don't have any.
I took a lot of nice pictures today. I started to make a YouTube video. It all went to crap.
That's my finger.
So
My
I got to
teeth
start
are
all
sharp.
over again.
You have sharp puppy teeth.
Right. Hi. I'm so adorable, aren't you? Oh. What part of me?
Oh. Do you do role playing with your babies, Margie? Oh, chihuahuas. She has
cool.
3 chihuahuas and a bulldog.
That's a different.
We have an old chihuahua weenie dog mix.
Hi, my name is Bud. I have big ears. See, on radar. How old are you?
9.
9. 9 years old.
He's getting old.
You're not even a year yet.
We have dogs a lot since we have the puppies. And then we have 3 birds, fish, and a cat. And that's it. We don't have any mice. The one in the background, that's Piper. She's a green cheek conure who thinks Facebook means treat. I don't know how she associates the two. Every time you eat, she says, Facebook, please. Hey, puppies. Do you do videos on your role play, Margie? That's why it slides back.
Huh?
Huh?
What?
Oh, I asked her a question.
Oh. Hey, I play with our dolls, our babies. Yeah,
Her toes are all squished up like you.
she does.
We've done 2 changing videos.
Yeah, 2 changing.
We just
videos.
started YouTube
I can tell you how
a
long
couple
we've been
months
doing
ago,
it.
I think.
I don't know.
We don't get on to make videos very often.
Well, we have poor internet too.
We just got good internet
So we're gonna have a lot more.
last week, so yeah.
What the hell?
Yeah. Keep going.
We had a first change in video.
2 months ago, I guess, is when we started doing videos. Few and far between, I guess.
Yeah, I gotta do some more. I'm a people person. I like joking around, acting up. You know, life's too serious, too much, you know.
What do you like to do for fun, Margie?
I know.
Nice.
Remember, our kids are this small, you know, they're quiet. Yeah.
Dogs. There's Oreo in the window.
Yeah, they're all like laid out everywhere.
We like to go fishing, camping,
Nature walk.
nature walks. What else do we
Go to church.
do?
About ministries. That's what else? We really pretty much what we do. Spend a lot of time in God's presence out and walking and that's where I work at. Work at middle of nowhere.
I play with mules.
Yeah, you do. We're gonna post some pictures of our pet. I don't know how you can get our regular pet pictures, can't you? Can you put them on YouTube?
Make a video.
Yeah, you can, can't you?
I crochet too, a little bit. I'm learning.
Oh, you learning?
Yeah, I'm just learning.
Hold on for a minute.
I am just learning.
Learning. No, don't.
Oh, I'm just learning, really. Hi, Debbie. How are you? Oh, whatever. You're mean.
What?
Doing pretty good. Told you that one's a little messed up.
Well, that's not too bad. That's good. It don't fit. See? What do you call this thing again?
It's a lovey.
Yeah, that's what it is.
It's a rabbit with a blanket lovey.
With big ears.
Thank you.
Hi, third person. Who's that?
It's Debbie.
Debbie, how you doing, Debbie? Long time no see.
He's trying to prove me wrong because I told him I'm just learning crochet. But I've made a few things, but I'm not an expert by any means. I said I'm not an expert. This is our silicone, Debbie. One of them.
Hi. Oops. Hi. How y'all doing? You doing tonight, Debbie?
She's good. See? She
Good.
said good. You
Good.
read?
No. I tell you I'm blind in one eye, can't see out the other. Hey, I'm goofy, you know. Life is too serious all the time, you know. You gotta act up every once in a while.
You gotta get Debbie's husband to get on camera.
Yeah. Hey, I was shy at first doing this, you know. The first video I did, I sucked at it.
I am shy, but whatever.
She's shy. I'm trying to get her out of that. I'll talk to anybody.
I'm learning how not to be shy.
Oh, that,
So we all need to have fun.
Question.
Amen.
well, the pastor side of me, I'm gonna come out a little bit. I ain't gonna start preaching to y'all. We got laid on a word today about, this hard time we're in right now. We gotta be the light. Everybody's running around, all chaos going right now, but the Lord wants us to be the light to show people to stick with it, hang in there, it'll be all right. We gotta help each other through this time. Encouragement, pray for whatever the case may be.
I've
Sometimes.
been shy, I think, my whole life.
Well, I know you. How long have we known each other?
We've been together almost 12 years.
12 years.
Mm-hmm. I've been shy.
Maybe one.
Low self-esteem, I guess. So
what do you want to talk about tonight?
It's getting kind of heavy, though. Put it back.
Let me put it back.
I'll put it back.
I'll put it back.
I'll put it back.
You sure you want to put it back?
Yeah,
Come on now. Hey, you got a thumbs up. Sweet, I'm doing something right.
Brutus, you're not a rug. Move.
19 years. That's a blessing right there. That's a blessing. Like I said, I tried to make a YouTube channel this morning at work, and I screwed it all up. So I'm gonna have to redo it.
Do what?
YouTube videos. That happens. 19
This
years.
is our second marriage each. So I know nobody's talking.
I'm doing all the talking here. We're in Texas.
Can you hear us? I went to put a baby away real quick, but I'm back.
I forgot what.
Oh, she forgot where we were at.
Texas.
Yep.
Olivia Hicktown. South of San Antonio?
Northwest of San Antonio. Little town called Bandera. They call it Cowboy Capital of the World. I don't really believe it, but whatever. You go through town, it looks like a Old West type.
Jasper. Hey, I caught you, Jasper. What are you doing, Jasper?
California.
What are you doing?
And Georgia. Everybody's from the South.
Oh, from the South. Hey, Georgia's a nice state. We've been through there a couple of times.
Love Georgia.
Oh,
I want to go back.
Stuff's over with.
Well, not tomorrow.
What about next week? I gotta get back to work first. I'm working, but not nearly what I used to. Hey, but God has a plan for each one of us.
The vent's blowing her ears.
Huh?
The vent was blowing Faith's ears. We've lived in Bandera since Mark moved here in 01. I moved here in no, you moved here in 02.
Yeah, before that play.
And I moved here in 09 or 08, somewhere around there. And then we moved to Wisconsin for just a little bit. And then Kentucky for a couple years, and then we came back. But I was born in Texas. I was raised in Duluth, Minnesota. And then I lived in Wisconsin for a little while, where my children were born. And other than that, been in Texas.
Alright, I'm back.
She was born in Buffalo, New York. Do you know what the cold is like? Washington State. I've got family in Washington State. Well, for my adopted family. I was adopted when I
We
was.
don't go on my story.
Why not?
No, why not? Go ahead.
When I was 9 months old, and I just recently, a little over a year ago, found my biological father's side of the family. So that's been pretty cool. My adopted mom always told me, well, they're not going to care. You don't want to find them. You don't.
Well, I guess we
They're
got
not going to
to
accept you, whatever.
Well, I
We're
guess.
talking about a subject.
Oh, we got
I
a
just
subject.
brought up a subject, so we're
That
gonna
works.
something to talk
That's
about.
the key.
And so anyways, I was kind of nervous about finding my adopted family or my biological family, and I found them about a year ago.
Hey, knock it off.
And my biological father passed in '97, so I didn't get to meet him, but I've met my aunt on that side, and I have 3 little brothers, which I grew up an only child, so that's been an interesting transition, I guess. It's went really good. We've all gotten very close, kind of like we've known each other our whole lives and not only a year. So it's been a positive experience,
Knock it off.
to say the least. So that's a little bit about my life story, somewhat. Yeah, that's good that she lived. I mean, that God was watching out for her there.
Yes. Amen.
I know, a lot of people my oldest daughter was conceived out of rape, and I kept her. She is fixing to be 17, and she graduates high school next year. How early was she born?
So we're go into our life.
We're talking. And you told me not to be shy.
Well, keep talking, sweetheart.
So I was talking.
Keep talking. Open up.
Oh wow, that's way early.
What?
She's born in the 6th month. That's way early. What was she, about a pound or so? Saline abortion. That's sad. It's good that she lived, though. God has a plan for her.
Yes.
Around 2 pounds.
Yes. God got a lot of work for her to do. I don't know, Debbie. I didn't know if you caught it, what I said earlier about being strong in this time of need we're going through.
Since she's giving a testimony about it. That's awesome. That's
nice.
A very strong testimony. Very strong.
Very. Nice.
Did you read what she said?
Yeah, I see. Right.
We do too. We do a lot of praying. My children currently live with my adopted mother. Yes, yes.
Yes, we did.
I've been through a lot of similar situations. My youngest three children, my only other three children, their father was abusive, and not towards just me, but the children as well. That's not why they're with my parents, but my adopted mom was also very abusive. And unfortunately, the kids are kind of going through that right now. There's not really much I can do about it, but you know, it's all right. Just let me pray about it. Our middle daughter just turned 16, and right now she made a bad choice last year. And so she's on probation. She ends probation in July, and so she's going to court to come back here after she's done with probation. So we're just praying that she gets the brunt of most of it. I think probably because she's so much like me, and they don't like that. So she gets the brunt of everything, and she just is having a really hard time dealing with it. She keeps telling me, "Mommy, I can't do it anymore," and there's not much I can do. Just pray. That's what I tell her, baby. Just keep praying. Thank you, Debbie. Pretty much already did. Thank you, Debbie. I know she's very strong in her faith, and I thank God for that. She tells us, "Mom, I pray 3-4 times a day to be able to come home with you, and I know God's going to answer my prayers." So, I just thank God that even with everything that she has going on, she can still keep her faith and still believes that God will answer her prayers. And I tell her, I said, the faith of a child.
Yes.
You're 16, but you're still a child, and believing that God's going to hear your prayers and going to answer your prayers. And she goes, "Mom, I know he answers prayers." She said, she was originally supposed to go to jail. And she said, "I prayed and I asked God to just give me probation and I would change." And well, she just got probation. She only got 6 months.
6 months.
6 months probation.
Yeah.
And most of it's been on, quarantine now, I guess. But she did change, a lot of her what she was
Amen on that one.
What she was doing, and I just try to encourage her and tell her, I know what you're going through. I've been there. I was in that same boat, when I was growing up.
I want to say one thing real quick.
Mm-hmm.
I want to tell you, Debbie, thank you for the encouragement last night. That was the beast. Just do videos, open up a little bit, I really want to say thank you for that.
close. My back hurts.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
All right.
She said, "You're welcome."
Thank you. On my little side of the story, I might as well open up and let everybody know about. You know, I was 14. I was raped, and I had a real abusive dad. You know, they always made fun of me because I had one eye. You know, but that brought me down
Turn on the camera so you can
for
see.
many years. You know, I made a lot of wrong choices in life. I lost my teeth. You know,
Right.
but anyway, you know, God made me who I am. That's what I do. You know, almost over a year ago, we had a real bad accident. We rode 4 times. Was going to San Antonio. Lady swerved over and hit us, and I couldn't move. We flipped 4 times. Had a puncture bottom lip on my left rib. My left lung collapsed. So I was in a hospital for 3 weeks. Life support for 4 days. They didn't know I was gonna make it or pass. The Lord told me, I'm not done with you. You're not done. Ain't your time yet. So got a lot of work to still do. I like doing this kind of work right here, talking to people. You know. That's it. Thank you.
What she said?
My eyes are they're blurry. I can't really read that. Yeah. Sawdust. Irritation.
Seriously. She said, "Our outer appearance is not what matters." Have you ever thought about counseling?
Yeah, I went to counseling, and I used to be a not bad alcoholic, and I worked out a lot of problems with the Lord's help. You know, but I'm slowly building myself back up. That's what I do when we got into ministry, working with
To be a counselor.
to be a counselor.
Have you ever thought of being a counselor?
Never crossed my mind. No,
That'd be something to think about.
no, that's how I'll think about it. Never thought about that. I know we're going to get in the ministry of being youth pastors. Help a lot of kids where we live at find the right path. Use our testimony to help them.
Yes, that's exactly right. It does. Absolutely.
Amen on that one.
I know, through everything that we've been through, we've had a lot of people that have supported us and walked through our battle with us. And I think, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. And a lot of people look at our marriage and say, well, y'all are so close and you have such a good relationship. But we've been through hell and back together,
several times
and
over.
I think, when you fight it side by side, it just brings you closer.
We're no angels, trust us. I still got a lot of stubbornness, but every day I work on it.
Hey,
who's that?
Chewing on the desk.
Yep.
Come here.
Come on, puppies.
Come here. Not you.
They got a lot of pretty little dolls, babies last night.
Say hi, Debbie. A rugrat chewing on the desk. You too? Was you chewing on the desk too? She said, "Thank you."
You're welcome. There you go. Hi. See, I got to turn my disappointments into I do a lot of joking, a lot of encouragement.
Thank you. He's a mess. He's a good puppy.
Yeah.
He's one of the calmer of the puppies. He's a snuggle bug.
Not only time with feed time.
She said she wants one so bad.
Yeah. No, you can't have that. You'll be up all night.
You're trying to get my tea. trying to get my tea. I don't think so. You can't have it.
So what time is it?
She wants a Shih Tzu so bad.
Yeah, no.
We've got plenty. You can come take one of ours.
Yeah, you never know. We might show up after all this stuff's over. We might take a trip down to Georgia. Out there.
Bring a rat with us.
Bring a rat.
A Shih Tzu. I mean, not a rat.
Yeah, we got better internet now, so we got do a lot more live videos and all that good stuff.
There's nothing better than a cuddly puppy.
Yes.
We got a lot of cuddly
I
puppies.
don't know. Peanut butter and jelly?
Nope.
No.
Nope.
Not even a cup of coffee?
Get big brother. Over there.
What, Skylar?
Yeah.
You need to wake him up.
He's not even asleep. He's staring at you.
Oh.
Oops, sorry about that.
Hi. Me, big brother.
A little messy. I'm a little messy.
What's this say?
Dog is a daddy's boy and not a lap dog. Our big guy, where is he?
Laying down over there being lazy.
He is 80 pounds.
80 pounds?
80 pounds and thinks he's a lap dog. I think it's because all the small dogs around here. He's the only big dog. He doesn't realize how big he really is. Oh, Brutus is huge. He's a black German Shepherd. And he's huge. Where is he?
Bird, come here. Come here. Come here.
Say hi.
Get up here.
Lift him. Don't lift him by his head. Lift him by his legs.
Get up. Get up there.
Come here, Brutus. That's
See?
Brutus. He's big. Him's big. You're big, huh?
Then when he was a puppy, his ears stood up. They got older and they just like fell over.
He's huge.
Go
There
lay
they
down.
go.
Go lay down.
He's a baby, though. Very
No.
gentle.
Come on, Bert. Go lay down. Go lay down. I need to bring Hopi back in.
Yes, you do. Thank you. He thinks he's cute. He's full of himself.
Not me now.
His favorite is a ball. He loves the ball.
I'm chasing deer.
Yes, he does chase deer. We have a lot of deer here. And he had a doe in the backyard a couple weeks ago that he tackled her to the ground playing with her. He didn't hurt her or anything, but yes, very. I think all of ours are spoiled. It's kind of hard not to spoil them, though. Oh, really? He was agreeing. Come here. Come here. Want to say hi? Go run, 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 run this way. Say hi. Say hi. I'm a little spoiled mess. Oh, he's a little spoiled mess. Does like his brother. Yes. We call it sit pretty, and most of ours no sit pretty. Hi. Most of the bigger dogs don't sit pretty. A couple of the little itty bitty puppies have learned sit pretty. Ow, that's my ear. They do that when they want treats or food or
Ah, I actually a better desk.
This one's old.
Can I sand it?
right? They're a mess everywhere,
All right, well, so you want to talk about?
right?
Hey, I want a cookie. Can I have a cookie? Hey, Debbie, send me a cookie. What do we got there? Hey.
Yes, ours sleep with us too. Not the little bitty puppies, except for our bed is high off the ground, and Mark built stairs to be able to get for the little dogs to get up there. And
that's funny. That is funny. Oh, mine's slipping.
his head turned. He heard you.
Huh?
He heard you say you want a cookie.
Hey, I want a cookie too. Just like I have one. Yeah, look at him. See him? Oh, he can lay his head back down.
So anyways, one of the baby puppies has learned how to use the stairs to get on the bed. Okay. She's gonna Marco Polo so we can see her puppy. Didn't you say he was a puggle, Debbie?
Three and three.
3 and 3.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Puggles are adorable.
Oh, yes, they are.
That is a really cute mix. I like that
Mhm.
that mix. I had one years ago. Back when they first came out. Or first came out.
First came out. That didn't sound right.
When the breed was new. I'm gonna look at Marco Polo.
You got to give me a computer. I don't even know how to work.
Why does this keep popping up?
I don't know.
I need to quit that.
Well, you tell the.
It's not a computer. It's a phone.
Well, I'm a lumberjack. I cut wood for a living. I don't.
Okay,
Hey.
Jamie.
Oh.
She can
My
probably hear
husband's
herself
actually
cooking.
gonna go get one of them. He eats these things we call sponges. They're like dentist. I don't know what they're called, but he decided that he loves these things, and he goes absolutely berserk over them. Right now, he's out there with my husband, but I'll turn the camera around in just a second, and I will let you see him because I'm gonna give it to him. Hold on a minute.
Hey, I want a cookie.
We're all talking.
I don't think you want one of a dog cookie.
Oh, I heard her talking.
Oh, look at him.
What? Do you want it?
Oh.
Oh,
Oh, look at that.
That's sweet.
He's adorable.
He has a beagle body more than he does a pug. You know, he's doing circles, so I can't watch him. But
Oh, look at him.
he's a puggle.
Oh.
Oh,
He's adorable, Debbie.
My baby.
What's his name?
Just gotta lay down and eat it. That's cute.
Not like Brutus.
We got fourth person. Who's new on there?
I don't know.
Oh, you want to talk about the giveaway? Let's talk about the giveaway. You start talking about.
We'll do it later.
Later.
Yeah.
All right. Trying to get
Who?
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 What?
Ooh. I think that's what
Oh, okay. I thought the Indian heritage is coming out. I'm sorry. She's half Indian here.
Excuse me. Oh,
Well, a quarter.
it's a long story.
Yep.
We have one of those long story dogs. We do.
Oh, you're talking about Bruce?
No. Bye-bye.
Oh, Bubba. Yeah, he's a miracle lifesaver baby. So, oh look at Skylar. Oh, nobody wants to talk to me no more. I might be a liver, but nobody loves me no more. Hey, I do a lot of joking. You know, this is what I do. But
All right, I figured I'd tell you on here. It's just too many words for me to type. When we got him, his name was Buggy. We didn't like that name, so we changed his name to Bugsby. So then we called him Bugs. Now the little girl that I used to watch used to call him Puggle Wuggle, and she thought it was funny and cute. She used to say Puggle Wuggle, and we started with the Puggle Wuggle Woo Woo thing. Calling him Wuggle, and then we started calling him Woo, and he's answered to that ever since.
That's funny.
that's cute.
That's funny.
Well, that's a mouthful.
That is funny. Hey, quit eating the desk. Stop. Ugh. Puppies eat everything.
Yeah, tell him about Bud.
Yeah, good bye-bye.
Bud. Bud. Come here, long ears. Oh, whatever. Hey,
This
my
is-
man,
This
Bud.
is- He's our old man.
Yeah, he's old grouchy man.
Not grouchy. He's far from grouchy. Thinks he's a puppy still.
He thinks he's an alpha male in this house. There's a lot of barking.
He's 3/4 Chihuahua and 1/4 Dachshund. He has huge ears. Come here,
Besides
Bubba.
that side.
He's a mama's boy. He's
Was mine at
old.
one time.
So he has a long story too. The kids and I got him for Mark for Christmas, and back then he was drinking, and so the kids said, "Hey, we can name him Bud Light, and we can get Daddy a 6-pack of Bud Light, so we can have Bud Light to go with his Bud Light." So for a little while, his name was Bud Light, but now we just call him Bud. Yep, you're not Bud Light anymore, are you? No, you're Bud.
Who knows?
You say hi. Say hi. You say hi, Bud.
Yeah, we're animal lovers.
Say hi. I'm an old man.
Yeah, we nicknamed her Animal Whisper. Where I cut wood at, she go out there with me once in a while. We got a lot of mules.
Say hi.
Huh?
He's jealous.
Yeah,
Stop.
we got a lot of
Chewing on the desk.
mules out there. Jamie will post some pictures up on our YouTube.
Like 30 of them.
About 30 of them. Not pictures,
Mules.
but
Not
mules.
pictures. Mules. Oh, we have 3 birds.
Yeah.
Probably hear them in the background.
You want a snack? Facebook?
One is Piper.
Facebook?
She's a pineapple conure. She thinks Facebook means treat. So she'll say, "Facebook, please. Facebook, please." She says, "Thank you." Please, not right. She wants, please,
Throw a bedtime for her. Well,
please.
that's bedtime.
And then we have 2 lovebirds. They don't talk, really. They whistle a lot, but Facebook. She's saying Facebook. She heard me say Facebook. I don't know where she got that Facebook was a treat, but for some reason, Facebook and treat go together. Every time you eat, she asks for a Facebook.
So, what time is it?
Your bird wants Facebook.
You want Facebook? Yeah.
We've had her. How long have we had Piper?
What's a year? Over a year?
Yeah, she's about to be. Or she just turned 2, so.
Yeah, pretty birdie. You didn't say that because you're getting a Facebook.
She just copied you. Oh, that's funny. She said her dog is so spoiled they have to wipe his mouth after he drinks. Our dogs have beards and they get very wet when they drink. Brutus makes a mess when he drinks. We have to put a towel underneath the water thing. Which the cat likes to play in the water bowl. He likes to swim, so
There's Facebook.
the towel helps with that too. He thinks the water bowl is a swimming pool. And he's a cat. I don't know. He thinks he's a dog,
Get down.
but he's a cat.
Not a bird. Good Jasper.
We got a lot of animals, I guess. Animal people.
You're a Cocker Spaniel, not a bird.
Hmm?
I tell him. Jasper's a Cocker Spaniel, not a bird.
Jasper.
We got there.
Nothing.
On
Origins.
Facebook.
Yes. Jasper! Jasper, come here.
Alright.
Come here, Jasper. This is the oddball. This is the Cocker Spaniel. He was a Christmas gift. My aunt breeds Cocker Spaniels, and he didn't like anybody besides us. So we ended up with him for Christmas. Can you give high five? High five. Jasper, high five. Yeah. Say hi, everyone.
That's
High five. High five. Good job. He's Jasper. Hey, Jasper. He's a miss.
Oh, we're gonna have a box opening next week, one day next
Yes.
week.
Ow, ow. Stop. Got claws. What, Brutus? What? Everybody can see your tail wagging, and that's about it.
My husband insisted that I let you guys hear my dog when he howls real quick. Blue, can you say hello? Can you say hello? Say hello. Say hello.
That's
That is
sweet.
adorable. That is cute.
That is cute.
Oh,
That's cute.
he's adorable. That's awesome. He's talking, Mama.
He's a much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We used to have a dog that said Mama.
Yep.
When she get mad or you leave her inside, she, Mama, Mama, Mama. I don't know. I think dogs are smarter than what people give them credit for. Oh, that's sweet. Dogs are smart. Very smart. Sometimes smarter than us, I think. Oh. These ones don't really talk, I don't think. He can spell? Well, yeah. Debbie's dog can spell. Brutus can
Really?
spell some things.
Only thing Brutus knows how to spell is put food in his mouth.
No, he knows how to spell BALL. He knows what that is.
Yeah, he knows that word real well.
His favorite things he knows how to spell. It's funny how they know whether you spell it or say it. They will actually just. They know what you're spelling. Skylar's eating something that you probably.
Oh, it's a piece of wood. I'll find.
Oh, never mind. That's funny. She said if they just say the S of sponge, he knows.
Look.
We have a a dresser in the living room that has a drawer for the fish and the birds and the dogs.
What's that?
They're spoiled. What can I say? And Brutus knows. They all know which drawer is theirs, which drawer has their treats in it. The bottom drawer has a bunch of balls that we take Brutus to the lake with. And he knows if you're grabbing one of those balls, because he only gets them at the lake, he knows we're going to the water and he's going swimming. He knows. He has that in his. There's a dog Nerf gun thingy that throws those tennis balls, and he knows that he knows that it shoots tennis balls, and he thinks that's the only kind of balls that are supposed to be shot out of that. So even if you shoot his favorite ball, which is not a tennis ball, out of the gun, he won't chase it. He will not, because it's not the right ball.
Oh.
Your dog hates water. Brutus loves the water. He found out at the ranch, where Mark cuts wood, we take Brutus out there, and he found there's a creek that runs through the ranch, and Brutus found in this new area, he found where the creek ran through, and trying to get him out of the water was like trying to get a 3-year-old away from the park. It did not. I had to grab a rock and pretend it was a ball and tell him, come on, we're going to go play ball. About 5 times before he finally got out of the water. He loves the water. And one of our Shih Tzus does. A friend of ours got Brutus a doggy pool, little one. It's not deep enough for Brutus. He doesn't like it because it's not deep enough. And Romeo, our Shih Tzu, he loves, that's his pool. And he will tell you when his pool is not full. If the water needs to be changed, he will, if it's empty, he'll sit in it and look at you like, you need to fill my pool. You need to fill it up now. Mom, Dad, come on, fill up my pool.
You still got pictures of him sitting in an empty pool, right?
Somewhere.
Well, send it to.
We have pictures of him somewhere sitting in his. We haven't gotten it out yet this year. We probably need to do that. But he loves his pool. He had an accident right after his first birthday, and he lost his left eye.
Huh.
And after the surgery, he couldn't go in his pool or anything, so he had to empty it. And he figured out how to use his cone in the water dish to scoop the water up and push it on his face, because he wasn't supposed to get wet. And he'd use his cone to scoop dirt and whatever he could find to chew on. Yours loves to sleep. That's Bubba, and he loves to sleep.
Yeah.
He sleeps a lot, but he's old. He's 9.
You want to tell Romeo about Halloween?
You tell him. Come here for a minute. I need to stretch.
Yeah, move.
Yeah. You gonna sit here for a minute?
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna put this back in the tree.
All right.
Back, Jasper.
Hey, I'll tell you about Romeo, the one-eyed Shih Tzu. We went trick-or-treating last October. Anyway, we had a community down by the river. All the businesses pass out candy and everything. And took Romeo. I dressed up as a lumberjack, and here's my one-eyed dog. I went up to church people I know. So, well, can I get some candy for my one-eyed dog with a one-eyed owner? And they started laughing. They gave me a whole bunch of candy.
There you go.
See? One eye. It's my
Same
one.
eye.
The same eye.
Here's your twin.
It's my twin.
That's the daddy to the puppies.
Yeah, he's a daddy.
Mama's in the bedroom.
So we ended up with a whole bunch of a lot of candy that night.
That's because Romeo begged for it.
Of course he did. He knows how to sit pretty.
Somebody has to pet him.
So
Mario took over Mercy's princess chair. Right here. She's in the bedroom.
yeah, he is adorable. He's a little
He
handful.
knows it too.
Yeah, he knows it. So I call him Romeo.
His favorite thing is to nibble on ears.
Yeah, he likes ears. He's an ear. So you got an ear fetish. Who's the mama of the babies? Where's Mercy at?
She's in the
Oh,
bedroom.
she's still in the bedroom.
I'll go get her real quick.
All right.
I'll grab her.
She'll be right back. You know, we've been on here for an hour and a half.
Whoa. She's about to jump on my arms.
Come here, baby.
This mama. She's like, I'm excited.
This is the mama who needs the haircut. But
Well,
Oh.
somewhat. She's somewhat cut.
yeah, all
My
the
clippers went out.
groomers are not grooming right now.
My clippers went to poop.
See? Hi. I'm Mama.
Hey, I'm Mercy Princess.
I'm Mercy Princess. Is that right? Yep.
What'd she say?
Is that okay so far?
I'm gonna go potty, Mercy.
They already went potty.
Oh, she's coming by the door.
Is she a tissue or? Well, she's
Oh, yes, we are.
right on the borderline, but she's still a registered Shih Tzu.
What borderline of what?
Of also,
No,
yeah, she's
she
Shih Tzu.
just has a longer snoot.
Yeah, she has a longer nose.
She was she's our bottle baby.
Yeah. No, she ain't mixed. We got her from a licensed breeder. We're gonna buy her from a breeder, and she want $800 for it. So we're saving up. Jamie got a phone call from the breeder. So mama had an accident. She ran out. We got ran over, and she goes, "If you still want the baby, you can come pick her up." She was little bitty thing.
We told
She was a week old. We bottle fed her.
her eyes weren't even open yet.
Yeah, her eyes even wasn't open up yet. We took her to work. I took her to church. I took her everywhere we went. She went to.
Curtis.
She is so spoiled.
Get out of there.
She got a finger fetish. She loves fingers. Yeah. Oh, she's a Shih Tzu. Her mommy and daddy was a Shih Tzu. There ain't really much difference from also whatever the other dog. Also, yeah,
Lhasa.
yeah, that's what she said.
Lhasa. Opsa. My grandma used to have Lhasa Opsis. I hear you.
Yeah, we are too. Don't feel bad.
We're getting ready. We were gonna put a deposit on Mercy, but then, like I said, her mom was run over. So the lady gave her to us with the stipulation that we would have to bottle feed her. She was tiny. Her eyes weren't open. So she thinks she's a human. She's not a dog. She's very much a person.
Hey, knock it off, guys.
She thinks her collars are necklaces, and if you buy one of the other dogs a new necklace, you have to bring her home one too, because she will get mad at you and she will give you the cold shoulder and get mad
Hey.
because she didn't get a new necklace. She loves her necklaces. Yes, she's very attached to us. She's very spoiled. She's spoiled, rotten. Spoiled. She's what, 6 now?
6.
6. She just turned 6 in March. We've had her the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
She was itty bitty.
No, I know all about being poor. But the Lord always finds a way to get what we need. So bless us with a roof over our head and food in our bellies.
Interesting. When we lived in Kentucky, we lived in a camper, and I had just had a pulmonary embolism and wasn't working, and Mark was the only one working at the time. Still is pretty much. But we would only have enough money to buy enough dinners basically for the week. And so we would buy the box meals that come with the meat and everything in them. And it was so funny because I would buy, the first week I bought 7. And I made a new one every night because there was never any leftovers. And by the end of that week, I had 2 left. And I didn't understand. I didn't get it. I was like, why do we have any left? I made 7 of them, and there's 2. And the next week, we had bought 7 again, and there was 4 left. We seemed to end up with, God multiplied the food. We ended up with more than what we started with or even bought. It was pretty, yes, exactly. It was awesome because he made sure we were fed. We didn't, we bought only what we could, and he's always taking very good care of us. Might not have everything we want, but we have what we need, that's for sure.
There's a little story I want to tell you. We used to do the flea market chain. We used to go around different flea markets, a lot of Georgia, Florida. We started in Kentucky, but that season died off because it went to winter. So we went down to Florida for a while. Then we came back, slept in. Oh, sorry.
Right over there. There you go.
I'll say did a lot of flea market. Was in Florida for a while. We stayed in parking lots, truck stops, anything where we can lay our head at. And if we make money that day, we ate. If we didn't, well, we didn't. But we went to this one campground, not campground, a park, day use park. So we went there. That's where we hung out at daytime when we weren't doing flea marketing. And we ate dinner and what we had. There was some people with us. But this was all God's mission. It has to be, The only Christians around a whole bunch of pagans. That's different. I don't know if you know about them, but He put us there right in the middle of them. Anyway, we all. Long story short, that's another YouTube channel video. Anyway, we got together. We started doing flea marketing. So we went to Florida for a while. Then we ended up at state parks, and we went everywhere. Remember that park I was telling you about?
Was it here in Texas?
I was here in Texas?
Yes.
Oh, we've been in so many parks, it's unbelievable. Anyway, I was sitting there washing dishes at the lake there, and I figured it was a cop because we got ran off several times from sleeping in Walmart parking lots. And you're supposed to be Mr. Walt, he didn't mind he didn't mind if somebody went to sleep in
Usually
Walmart.
they knock on the front of the vehicle window, and I was sleeping in the front seat, so usually I'm the one face to face with the cops.
Yeah. Anyway, I was sitting there doing the dishes, and the guy said, excuse me. I thought it was a cop. I said, hold on for a minute. I turned around, and it was a gentleman. He goes, I've been told to give this to you. I said, well, I opened my hand, he put it in my hand. He goes, I've been told to give this to you. I opened it up, it was $40. That morning, was praying because we didn't have no food, we had no gas, and the Lord came forward and provided what we needed. We're nobody special. No, we're not nowhere special than the next person across the road over there. It's amazing. We have a lot of testimonies that happen that way, from Wisconsin all the way down to here, and what we're just still doing now.
I think a lot of it is like, back in the day, I used to budget all my money and figure out, what bills we had and what needed to come out, and it never added up. We always had more bills or more that needed to come out than what we had. And so we had a pastor that told us, just have faith, quit saying you don't have enough, or don't say you don't have this or that. And I told Mark one day, I said, I'm just not going to even budget. We need too many things right now. We're just going to go and we're going to trust God that we're going to be able to pay our bills and get everything that we need.
That's what we're going through now.
And sure enough, we went and we got everything we needed that day. We paid our bills and we got a little bit of, I won't necessarily say not necessity items, I guess what we wanted, because we had left, and we still had money left at the end. And when I added it up earlier that day, we didn't even have enough to pay our bills and get the things that we did need. I don't know. I think a lot of it is just faith. God tests our faith and he tries us to see how far are we actually going to go? How much are we going to trust him? And that's kind of we've been on a long faith journey, I think.
Yeah. Especially in this time now, what we're going through now with all this corona crap going on, a lot of panic in the world. The Lord wants us to stand strong, be the light on top of the hill, to give people hope. It's gonna be the end out there of this stuff. He just wants us to stand strong, help our neighbors.
I think he's trying to get people to rely more
Yes.
on him and less on
material things. To get back to basics of
faith.
So
I mean, you read the story of how Jesus stretched the 500 how Jesus fed the 500, and he had, what was it, 5 fish and
2 loaves of bread,
and he
don't
stretched
get me
it
wrong.
to feed 5,000 plus. If God could do it then, he can do it now.
Yes, I believe it's a wake up call.
It is.
But look at since the biblical, I'm gonna bring a little bit of the Bible in it. And look at Moses and look at all them Old Testament, all the plagues they had. Compare it to the blood, the Pharaoh, the blood on the door. The plagues. It happened since then to now. What makes it worse now? They got all this media crap out there, blowing it way out of the water. They have plagues. It's gonna happen.
But we try to keep our faith and try to always trust God no matter what. It's hard sometimes when you don't see what you need, or your lights are going to get turned off, or your water is going to get turned off, or your mortgage company's calling you, telling you they're going to repo your home. Oh, awesome. I was raised
I don't know about that.
similar to the Jewish. It's not Jewish, but a lot of the same beliefs with the Passover and the days of unleavened bread. Pentecost, trumpets, and all those. That's what I grew up with. So I'm very familiar with Passover and all that. That's really awesome. I think a lot of those, those biblical, there's a lot of spiritual emphasis in those holy days, or whatever God calls them.
Holidays.
There's a lot of biblical reference to it. That's awesome. Do you usually celebrate in person or every year, or how do you usually do it?
Throw down. Throw down.
Oh, nice. So maybe even,
Oops.
that helped bring your family together, maybe in a different way. But,
Curtis.
I think families are
Curtis.
coming together and learning to appreciate each other
Yes.
more. Yes, it has come a long ways. I know our kids sneak on social media to talk to us behind their grandparents' back.
Hey,
My
Knock
son
it
told
off.
me, he said,
knock it off.
I told him, they're good kids. They do, what they're supposed to do. And he said, yeah, Mom, I'm good, except for when I get on Instagram behind Grandma and Grandpa's back. And I'm like, well,
That ain't right.
yeah, and yes and no, I'm like, how do you, I told them, I said, if they wouldn't forbid you to have contact for not have contact for any reason, you wouldn't have to sneak behind their back, but you're doing what's natural, um,
That's what gets the trouble being natural.
well, kids want to be with their mom, and when they're not allowed to, especially when they're close, you're gonna get rebellion.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a typical kid. He's
Yeah, I was
he'll
rebellion.
be 15 in June. But my mom's thing has always been she wants the kids to love her more than me, and it's just not going to happen. She needs to wake up to that reality. She did a lot of crap, lied a lot, deceived a lot in order to get the kids there. And so, she's trying to get them to feel a way that they're not ever going to feel. I mean, we're still close. And I thank God, for the communication that I do have with them. However it's kind of it's like Amber, the one that's on probation. She talks to me a lot, and they don't know how to communicate with her. They're
Bird. Jasper, quit.
rather than sitting down with her and explaining to her why things aren't right or whatever, because she doesn't understand the way most everybody does. I mean, you have to sit down and explain it to her. Well, their way of dealing with it is, let's go from 0 to 100 and let's just start yelling and screaming and calling her all kinds of names, slut, whore, worthless, all kinds of stuff. And she doesn't respond to that. And she doesn't, so when she has an issue, she will come and tell me if she's done something wrong, if she's done something she's not supposed to do. I'm usually the first to find out, and I usually talk to her about it, and she's really good about turning away and not, continuing with the stuff that she's not supposed to do. And it's just mostly an open communication rather than just yelling at her, explaining to her why like trying to strip on Instagram was one of them. And I explained to her, there's human trafficking and there's all kinds of stuff like that. It's not safe. It's not appropriate. You don't show your body in that way. And that was the last time that she's done that. Probably not important.
No.
But
Anywho.
She said she was raised with her grandparents 3/4 of her life. How was that living with your grandparents? wasn't very nice to her grandparents.
Oh,
Yeah, you know, emotional. Um, I think that's a lot of the kids' issues, emotions.
no.
And I can't, when they tell me things that are going on, I can't disregard what's going on because it's the same that happened to me as a kid. So I can relate to
Oh, she'll say it
what they're
20.
going through.
Nice.
That's awesome.
Awesome. Good job. I wish I can say that, but I was only about, when I got saved.
9-10 years ago,
Yeah, about 9, 10 years ago.
something like that.
Yeah. And trust me, it wasn't a walk in the park either. A lot of self wanting to take control.
Oh wow,
Darn.
that's almost as long as I've been alive. 34 years, almost. Right? I think we all do.
Yes.
Nobody's perfect.
Trust me, I fell several times on my face.
Yes. Yes. I've seen God use people that aren't even
Christians.
Christians.
Yep. We see that in Kentucky.
Sometimes, I don't know. God can use anybody, and He will.
It's like when you use the people in Kentucky.
People can go, you've gone too far to be saved. That's not true.
No.
It's not true at all.
Like the Bible says, every sinner turns away. They celebrating. They throw a party in heaven. Everybody comes back. What are you doing?
Doodling. I'm a doodler.
Yeah, do it.
Doodle, doodle, doodle bug. Oh, wow.
Oh, nice.
Oh, nice.
Awesome.
You come from a family of pastors.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. That's a total
360. That's
180.
awesome.
Would be a 180.
Okay, well, 180.
Whatever, 360. 180.
Whatever. Complete turnaround. There you go. I was like, I'm the only Christian in my family, I wrote the cycle. Been praying for my brothers and sisters. Sister. We used to have a close relationship until I turned my ways.
That makes sense.
Yes. Makes perfect sense right there.
Yes.
Been there too.
Not the drug dealer.
No, not the drug dealer part. Well, I did a little bit of that, but not a lot. But I can tell you every brick in a jail cell. It gets boring after a while.
That is awesome.
Hmm.
I like to hear stories like that. It's
Yes.
encouraging.
So did he find God in jail or after he got out of jail?
Mercy, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing, princess?
I did jail ministry for a little short while.
After.
Well, that's good. Yeah,
I haven't either. gotten in trouble with the law.
Well, I can't say that, but no more though. I remember the first time I did jail ministry over in Bandera here. Just getting my feet wet in the ministry. A pastor of mine, friend of mine, took me into jail up there, and
He had a toothache and he was watching the 700 Club.
that'll
That'll do it.
that'll do it, I guess. That's funny.
Oh wow.
That is awesome. I was sitting in the jail cell with all them inmates.
Praise God, that's awesome.
Awesome. And guys I used to run with, hang out with and all that, do trouble. They looked at me and said, "Is that you, Mark?" I said, "Yes, it is." He goes, "You changed?" I said, "Yes." Now, it's the opposite. It's a strange thing when you're not being locked up and you're looking inside where all the inmates are. I'll sit there and give a little miniature sermon. My pastor buddy, he kind of left when he used the restroom. He left me in there for an hour and a half, sitting there watching me through the cameras, watching me give my little miniature sermon to the inmates. And when he came back in after it was over, I said, "Man, that's a long resting break. I just want to see what you can do." When I was sitting there watching you on the camera, everybody was looking at you, paying attention. It's a nice feeling. But we got a lot of ministry stories like that, doing jail and outreaches.
Fixing to start youth group at the church. Yes, that is
Yeah.
a blessing.
That is a
lot of people don't have that.
No. I wish I had that. I would have changed a long time ago.
Yes, me too.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
The whole world would be a completely different place.
Yes.
Completely different.
That's all.
I saw something on Facebook. Someone was saying now they can get what was it? Oh, we can integrate God back into schools because everybody is homeschooling. I'm like, well, yeah.
That's the right way of doing it.
The children are all away from all the negative influences, hopefully, at least the ones at school.
Yeah.
And hopefully the ones that, were being led the wrong way because of influences at school or trying to make friends can, turn back and get back on the right road.
What's the thing I found on Facebook? It says, "Man, this Corona stuff, it can cause this. What can you imagine a little mustard seed can do?"
Oh, yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I don't think it's all a bad thing.
No. You got her on Facebook?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you do?
Mm-hmm. I was talking to her earlier.
Oh.
The question you told me to ask her?
Oh. Yeah, never mind.
Duh. Yes, I think so too.
Amen on that
I agree. God has his hand in everything. We might not always see it or understand what he's doing, but he's in control.
Yeah.
And I think, there's good gonna come out of this. She said, "Yes, we are Facebook friends."
Yeah.
You should know that. You and I share the same Facebook.
Yeah.
You're not gonna pay attention.
I'm a typical male.
That's the truth.
I love you too, sweetheart.
Can't lie.
No. But God knows all this stuff is gonna happen. It's in His perfect will. He does everything for a reason. We might not see what the reason is, but it's a reason for everything. Well, you got like I knew pretty much knew it was coming when they took everything out of God, out of court, out of. They're trying to get out of church, but hey, we ain't gonna put up with that.
Out of school.
Out of schools, out of everything. You know, he goes, well, what about me here? You know, I created all this.
I do give where Alyssa goes to school.
Mhm.
Our oldest daughter, where she goes to school. She's in the public school, but they do a lot.
Amen. Me too.
She's in choir, and she does chamber choir and a cappella choir. And they do a lot of gospel songs in her school, and they do have prayer. Texas isn't too bad about prayer in school and stuff like that. It's not as bad as a lot of other places. Texas is pretty not totally against it, but they have right, exactly. God always has
That's
a
it.
reason,
That's it.
you know.
Everything works out. Everything works out on His terms. You know, it ain't our will. You know, it ain't our wanting to do it. You know, it's in His timing, His perfect timing. You know, that's it. 'Cause we're people. We're impatient. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm impatient sometimes when He wants stuff get done.
Yes.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I think Texas is very much in that same belt.
Yeah.
Which, you know, I'm very grateful for that. Now if all the other states would catch on, we'd be better.
Here in Kentucky, they still have where you can study the Bible in school.
Never pray for patience. No.
No, don't pray for patience. Don't do that. Trust me, don't do that. And don't run from your calling either. He can make it hard on you too. Trust
Praying
me.
for patience is probably
That's a bad thing to do.
he'll make you be patient.
Yes.
He'll find a reason for you to be as patient as you. Yeah, no. We don't pray for patience.
No. Or run from your calling either. He can make your life hard until you finally accept it and do His will. But it only took, what, 7 years? 7
What,
years.
to do youth?
Yeah. Took us 7 years to get in the youth. I kept running. No, I ain't gonna do it. No, I ain't gonna do it. When other pastors tell you, you ready? Nope.
That is awesome.
There
And
you go.
and YouTube is a good way
Yes.
to do ministry work. You know, you never know who's gonna join your chat. You never know if someone might hear something that might, you know, it's true. I mean, you never know if someone who's not a Christian comes into your chat, you know, says, "Oh, we're gonna go talk about reborn babies." They might hear something that is, you know, that has to do with God, and God might speak to them through you, and it catches their attention, catches their spirit, and they're like, "Whoa, wait a minute, what's that?"
That's why I wanted to get into YouTube.
Did we see her video about the challenge?
No.
I don't think we did. What was that one about? We'll have to watch it.
The 30-day challenge?
I don't
Listen to Caleb for 30 days? Oh, we doing that,
Oh yeah, I think we did watch that one about getting people to pray.
Oh yeah, we did.
I remember that one.
Yeah. Well, we follow you every time you have a post up or
I usually watch most of your videos that you
Yeah.
put up.
put up right then when you have on. 'Cause I'm usually at work. Yeah. You know, this virus can be not quick. You know, everybody, like I put it on Facebook, when was it, last month? Right after this stuff started, I thought if all of us so-called Christians, we stand up, we all come in unity and pray for this virus, it can be gone. It's like the pebble. It's like the pebble in the pond. Just makes one ripple. When you throw a whole dang boulder in there, what that's gonna do? That's gonna bring everything down. That's gonna bring that virus right back to hell where it goes. I'm sorry, I don't want to get started preaching, but prayer is a powerful thing we have. That's the only good weapon we have is prayer.
And I decided to put God in my video. That's
There you go. Like our YouTube channel, all to His glory.
we started when we started Reborn, 2 years ago.
Getting fired up. Amen.
We when we named our nursery 2 years ago, and our babies are biblically named.
Yes.
They're all or
Bye bye. Mercy.
at least of the origin of like Hebrew or biblical names out of the Bible. It's just something we started and have kind of kept at. Kind of a little, what do you call it? Getting a little bit of entering the Bible in different ways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Getting fired up. Yep. See, know about me. I'm not bashful, I talk about God. If they want to hear it, that's fine. They don't, that's fine too,
I can leave if they don't want
They
to hear
don't-
about it.
Sound like our nurse, all of His glory. If they don't like the name, don't sign up for it. And I definitely ain't gonna put up with no negative comments on this on here. He wants us to preach the word, give people encouragement, especially in this kind of. Oh, that's sweet. Thank you. See, God puts people in other people's path for a reason. It can be a kind word, it can be encouragement. I like the same words, but He puts people in people's path for a reason to build up because He wants us to get together. The body of Christ. That's just what we are. One's missing, we're all missing. We all run together.
We don't believe in coincidence.
No, we don't believe in
Everything happens
coincidences.
for a reason.
We're not judgmental.
Absolutely not.
When people want to pray, I have people text me and message me whatever to pray. I'll sit there and stop what I'm doing. I'll pray for them. If I'm out cutting wood, I'll stop and pray for them. I love doing that. We had an opportunity to pray people at the cross in Kerrville, the big old cross. I'll send you pictures of that, Debbie.
You should look. It's called you can find it, I think, either on Facebook or even just Google. It's called the Empty Cross. It's in Kerrville, Texas. Oh my! If you ever get a chance to visit Texas, this area, there is and it has a whole testimony and whatever on the website, but it's a big hill that's the same.
Same height as it was Calvary.
Yeah, it's
When Jesus walked up the hill, the same height.
what do they call it? Oh, I can't think. But anyways, this gentleman was given a prophecy that he was going to, because he wanted to make a uh, prayer garden, basically. And this land was basically gifted to him, and he does sculptures. They have a big, humongous
Cross.
cross, and they call it the empty cross because it's hollow on the inside. They have different. They have Jesus with the net, the fisher of men. They have a whole bunch of stuff. They have
That's when Jesus was washing Peter's feet. They have a
no, that wasn't when Jesus was washing. I'm gonna make you a fisher of men. That one.
So which one
But
was-
they have Peter
Yeah.
or Jesus washing Peter's
Yeah.
feet. They have oh
they have a lot of stuff. You can Google it
Yeah,
up and look
and
on their
it's-
website.
they play Christian music up there. They have a prayer
Prayer garden.
garden. People put prayers on the rocks. They have people that are up there that will pray with you.
Mm-hmm.
They have testimonies up there are crazy. They have I don't know if you've ever heard of glory dust. How would you describe it? Someone who wouldn't know.
It's like gold flakes. Like
Mhm.
it's like the up in heaven. You got the streets of gold. I didn't believe it at first, and you could take pictures of it. Okay, we used to go up there and pray a lot underneath the cross. That's an experience that'll blow your socks off. Anyway, we'll come home. We'll sit at our table and talk about what we done. And when you hit the light on your arms or your face, you'll see like a glitter. It's gold. It's gold dust all over your body.
It looks like gold glitter. But
Yeah,
you haven't been anywhere to be in glitter other than, and they have they have pictures on there of angel orbs around the cross. You go up there and it's like
well, we still have some pictures.
I don't know if I have
We
any.
gave them to
Yeah.
the founder.
You go up the hill, and even as you start to drive up the hill, you can feel the presence of God. You
Yes,
get
and
up there and it's like,
And it's thick.
oh my, that we go. Kerrville's about 25 miles from
Yeah.
us, I guess. And so, especially when we feel,
More down.
when the weight of the world, as we
Yeah.
put it, we'll go up there and we'll pray, and it's an amazing, amazing place to pray.
Hi,
I mean,
new
it just-
person. Welcome to our channel.
But check it out. It's very neat.
Yes.
And they give out Bibles and all kinds of stuff up there. They have sunrise Easter service normally when things are normal. They just recently, say probably about 2 years ago, they built Jesus on the white horse, and they put a baptismal pound around it. Pond. Yeah, pond. And so people can go and be baptized up there on the hill. It's gorgeous.
We went up there one Easter. It was calling for some rain. I think it was 60% rain, and it was a whole bunch of people. Oh, I bet it was over 300-400 people there. And it's got a lot of people giving their testimonies how they found the Lord. The last singing, all awesome singing. It's like a bunch of angels up there singing. And they had some bad weather, with some thunder and stuff coming in. You can hear it. We all started praying. All right, Father, make this storm hold off until after the service. And believe it or not, there was a clear area all the way around the whole hill
of the cross, and it was raining everywhere
It
else
rained
besides
everywhere else.
where we were. It was sunny where we were.
We experienced that. We could not believe that. That even made the paper. That That's amazing. You walk out your vehicle, you can feel the presence of the Lord so heavy on you. You know, it's like, oh
We used to do some ministry work with them. What about 5, 6 years ago?
yeah. That's,
Before we left Texas.
he wanted us to go up there on their services and give our testimonies and pray for people, and
We did pamphlets.
we
too.
did
We were
pamphlets.
the bandera, whatever you call
Yeah,
them.
rep, what do you want to call it?
Yeah.
Yeah, the
that's
people
it.
that go to prayer and all that. Because I ran a oil place over here in Bandera. You know, this little hick town here. That was a perfect spot for ministry work. I had Caleb playing in there. I had free Bibles. You know, people come in, they don't want to listen to it. We had a lot of people walk out. That's fine. You know, they don't. I had people ask me, "Can I change the radio station?" I said, "No, you can't. If you don't like the music, you can please step outside." And hey, I'm straight to the point. So anyway, that was a good opportunity to minister to people. I had plenty of opportunity to pray for people, led people to the Lord on that shop until they closed down. I kind of bummed out, but that's one of the reasons why we left Texas. A lot of people still talking about that shop, that person playing Caleb in there. You know, that's been over 5 years ago. They see me in town. Hey, you were that person who ran the shop playing Caleb. I said, yes, that was me. What happened? Long story. There's a church.
Spade Hills.
Cool. If you watch on, I don't know what church you watch on Sunday, any church, we have one we were part of. I was on YouTube. Yeah, it's under Walter Odell
Or
our
Walker
Community.
Walker Memorial
Yeah.
Community Church, I believe is what it is.
Yeah, we film it when he's giving sermon, and we put it on YouTube.
I'm the tech person.
She's a tech person.
It's a small church.
Just a small one. I like small churches. You know, I don't like real mega churches when you gotta make an appointment to meet the pastor. But
We spend a lot of time with the pastor.
yeah, we spend a lot of time on the pastors. Pastors.
There's only one pastor.
Oh yeah. Now it's only one pastor. We've been on here 2.5, almost 18 minutes.
30, 10, 25.
Yeah. Hey, that let you go.
Oh wow, that's a lot of people.
Darn.
5,000 people.
That's a lot of people. You gotta pack a lunch for that service.
That's good.
Yes. I like pastors like that. You know, the Bible does say, you know, you do it for calling, you don't do it for the money. Don't get me wrong, money good to pay bills, but it ain't the main reason why you pastor. That's why I'm not looking for the money. I just do it what God told me to, and to help these young ones go the right direction.
I don't really pastor.
And start going back to church. And once you check out our YouTube, you know, you can of our church. Say if you guys any, cause I think she probably caught it too. You know.
What? Yeah, she's kind of one.
Okay. They have a cap upstairs.
Cafe.
Oh, cafe. Man, I love coffee. I'm a coffee addict.
You are.
I love coffee. Coffee.
Don't do that. Piper calls the puppies
Oh.
doing that.
Don't be calling a pup. Now, don't Facebook either.
Look what you started. Our bird prays. Yes, praise. You pray?
I don't like it.
Yes, that.
Hmm.
She said she was in a small church and she saw a lot of things she didn't like. Yes.
Yeah.
There are. I think there's good and bad to both.
Yeah.
You know,
That's,
we've been to the big churches. We've been to the meaty. I prefer middle, somewhere in the middle.
yeah.
Not big, not real small.
See, that's one thing you gotta watch it. That's why he encourages us to stay in the Word to make yourself worthy. You know, because he'll give you the Holy Spirit to discern if that's right or wrong. You know, and he'll give you that nagging feel, that feeling that says you might want to check this over. So when you read your Bible, see what we do, we take the sermon of what the pastor gives. Then we come home and we double check it if it lines up with the Bible. You know, it's
We got it not. We've been to a church where it didn't.
yes, we've been to a church that did not line up at all,
That was scary.
and we just walked out. That's not cool.
We also went to a church. We were visiting, and we went to a church and we walked in, and we sat down. Oh, cool. It's church for the unchurched.
Hey, there you go.
That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody said hi to us. Nobody acknowledged that we were there. We ended up pretty much walking out because it was very the spirit wasn't there.
No, you can tell if a spirit's at a church or not. You know, yeah, the emptiness, that empty feeling. That's why get up and walk out. He's not there. The pastor's not in the right mind to do that. A lot of
Been in
pastors go
that
out.
too.
Huh?
We've been in that too.
Yeah, we've been in all them churches too. They just go just for the money.
Puppies. Puppies in here.
No, ain't no puppies in here. They just multiply.
Missing 3, 5. We're missing 1.
But I encourage everybody to stay in the Bible. You know, He directs our paths and what church we need to attend to and what one to stay away from. Because the Bible, because Jesus was talking about wolves in sheep's clothing. Yes, 3 years ago. Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that. So how is your husband doing that surgery? Had a heart attack 3 years ago. He doing all right?
Oh, we did pray for him that the other.
Yes. We did pray for him when the time you say you had to go to the hospital. We did pray for him for healing.
Pray for all of us.
Oh, we pray for yeah.
Always.
Oh, but God ain't done with him yet. God has a lot to work for him to do. Oh, we pray for all of our friends. Well, it's a German Shepherd.
Is there Romeo?
He got 3 stents. Awesome. The way to do it. Like I said earlier.
Be careful when they go out in public. Unlike some other people I know who are very smart about things.
Like I said earlier, the strongest thing we have is prayer. I do believe in healing. I've seen it with my own eyes. We went to this church service, healing service. I guess about 5 years, 6 years ago.
Yeah.
Give or take. This lady, we knew this lady, this healing prophet, or I guess he was a prophet. But he came to town.
Yes.
Huh?
Doyle Jones.
Doyle Jones?
Yes.
Yeah, Doyle Jones. He's a healing prophet.
He's an evangelist.
Yeah, the evangelist. Anyway, this lady we knew, she was in a wheelchair. She was on oxygen, because we saw with our own eyes. Anyway, she came in there.
She got a walker.
Well, she no, yeah, she had a walker at that time. Yeah, and she had a walker. She'll walk 2 or 3 steps, had to sit down because she was short of breath, and take a couple more steps and sit down again. So anyway, it was time when all they came up there for healing. We went up. She went up there. We took her up there, and we all prayed for her. I kid you not. When she got done with there, she threw that walker down, pulled her oxygen thing off, and she beat me. And I walked fast. She passed me like I was sitting still.
And she hasn't been. She's still alive.
And she's still alive.
In her 90s now, still not on oxygen.
Yeah, she's in her 90s. Her oxygen is perfect. That was a touch of power, a touch of God right there. So I do believe in healing. I do believe in the spiritual gifts.
Hope he's on the other side of the bed.
Yeah, we got to get them. It's almost bedtime. Hey guys, I hate to cut it short tonight, but we'll catch up another night. I'll shoot a text. I love y'all, and I'll be praying for y'all. Oh, how do I get off of this? Y'all have a good night.
God bless you too. Good night. Love you.